I do not know why they are saying these things, but my senses are telling me. Raise the anchors. Get the boats away from the statue. Get moving. Hurry. This is taking too long. Javier. Take care of the anchor. We need you. Mana blast chop. Wobble ga. Slash slash. It sped up. Rarark. Mummy. Slam. Grab. Slam. Slam. Arg. Help me. Ellen. Where is Ellen? Jeez. We can't save all these people. Ham on. Ham on. One shot. Ha. Ham on. Crash bam. Master Lloyd. The Gigaton is moving towards the city. We must stop. Where are you going? The Gigaton is the other way. That's why we have to run this way, you fool. You want to fight that monster? Have you lost all your bananas? Hurry, men. The sea is dangerously cold. Get the people out of the water as soon as you can. Save me. Here. Grab onto this. Watch out. Aya. Why are you just standing there? Come on already. Hang in there. Over there. There are more people over there. Are you ignoring all these people who are in danger? We came here to make money. We didn't come here to fight some sea monster and keep the peace. This city has an army and an artillery. It's got it all. They'll be just fine on their own. Lord Frontera. In moments of crisis, you showed great ingenuity. I saw a resolve to not give up. You didn't turn your back on those who were struggling. But, we're busy with our own stuff. Why do we have to protect someone else's city? Running away is the rational thing to do. In the end, I see that this is who you truly are. Javier's approval rating of you has decreased by 5 points. Your approval rating +1. Your relationship with an important character has worsened, but rest assured, you won't lose RP for this. Current RP 1901. Could never do that. Hey. Stop trying to be righteous all the time. If you go back there, you'll die. Mana blast. Cannons ready. Fire. Kaboom. How? It didn't even flinch. Crackle. Boom. Ga. Kaboom. Arg. Whoosh. The mermaid must die. Stomp 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 arg. Ah. Thud. Gas beak. Clane. Shing. Boom. Ugh. I can't dodge this. Clang. Slam. Erg. Yes. I've tied him up. This is enough. I know I will never beat this kind of monster. And I may even die here, but I refuse to die before the people are safe. Ha, ha. It's not like I'm some overpowered character or something. Even if I have RP, it's all construction related. There's nothing I can do. What could I do even if I went back there? I'm human too, you know. It breaks my heart when the city gets destroyed and people get hurt. But so what? It's not like there's anything I can do. The city gets destroyed and people get hurt. If I run away like this, the city will be destroyed, and if I leave it to be destroyed. Let's head back, Bangul. Bangul. Their construction fee payments will be delayed. Volcanic blast. You're dead meat, you damn oversized lobster. Grara. Leap. Kaboom. Whoosh, it's still an animal after all. So its weak spot must be its eyes. Clang. Hamong hammer. Smash. Slam. Sputter. Plop. How dare you mess with my cash flow? Crash. Now is my chance. Blaze. Clang. Impossible. I can't get through here either. I can't find anywhere to attack it properly. I thought I could win at first, but now I don't see a way. Why do I feel so calm? Yes, it's because Master Lloyd came back. Him coming back means that there is a way to beat it. Don't get us too close. Take us around it so it can't detect us. A weak spot. I need to find its weak spot. Ya. Clang. Hi-ya. Javier's Mana Blast is having absolutely no effect. How is it so strong? What is it made of? Wait. What is it made of? That's it. I wonder if it's possible. Nice. Even living things are made out of something after all. They can be surveyed. It's a mixture of dentin and chitin. It's a whopping 1 meter thick. At the molecular level, it's a triple-layer honeycomb structure. That is then tightly woven together. That's really a state-of-the-art armor. What is that? The energy of the shock from Javier's attack migrates to a single spot. That's it. The energy collects in its hollow horn and is then released. First thing we need to do is cut off that horn. Simulation mode. That spot. Where there's a water sac for its hydraulic claw. If we strike that area in this direction with a mana blast, we can destroy that thing. Master Lloyd. What do we do? You have lost all control of yourself. Horn. Its horn. Cut off its horn, man. Leap. Soar. But. Master Lloyd would never say anything he couldn't stand behind. Hiya Iaawea. Javier. Even though the horn is hollow, it won't be easy to cut. Mana circles aren't all about hitting it hard. Then what should I do? Do it fast, even if it's weaker. Lightning quick. That is easier said. Clang, then done. It's working. A high-frequency mana chainsaw. Clench, it was just a theory. But I knew Javier could pull it off. Screech. Leap. Slam. Crack. Twirl twirl twirl. Kaboom. Javier. Get the area right between where its middle legs meet. From its tail toward its head at an angle. If you get in a mana blast from that direction. Slide. Our construction repayments won't be delayed. Clang. Javier. I'm going to die. And so are you. Whoosh. Slam. Slide. Nice one, Podong. Peepodong. Peepodong. Poodoo-dong. Forgive me, Master Podong. I do not understand what you are saying. Perhaps, hold, you were scolding me, for my reckless behavior. I will try to stay alive until I have defeated it. I will trust Master Lloyd's plans. After successfully surveying it, I came up with Plan D. It's been hard to implement, since the Gigaton is a lot faster than expected. But, we need to push through Plan D until the end. It's the only way to beat that thing once and for all. We're going with Plan A plus D. Hey, Podong. Podong. Jump. Take me to that place. I mentioned it earlier. Flip PPO Dudong. Javier. That thing sees you as its biggest threat right now. Lure it along the east coast and into the woods. Yes, sir. I've bought them enough time. They should be finished by now. I'm counting on you, Count. Slam slam. I can't believe it, how could something like this happen? Forgive me, my lord, if only I had detected it sooner. No. It's not your fault. I was too complacent. It was my fault for believing I could drive out the beast, with a statue. No. The statue will indeed drive it away. Lloyd. You are safe. That monster has gone ashore to finish off that statue, there's no doubt. So we're going to take advantage of its obsession with it. Javier and I will buy you some time. Meanwhile, I need you to. Arg. Skid. Huff. Huff. I am at my limit. I can't do any more. Pant pant. My mission right now is to lure it away. For this city, no, for the people. Let's give it up, everyone, for the one, the only, bronze statue. What is that? You stinking lobster. I brought you your real enemy. Roar. Okay. I'm liking that reaction. They did a great job putting this thing back together. From the book, I knew I could trust the Count to do this. Javier. I'll make an opening for you to attack. Next time, please explain the whole plan to me. Here. There better not be a next time. Sprint. Leap. Mana blast. I cracked only a small hole in its outer shell. I used my mana blast too many times. No. That's an excuse. I am too weak. I am not strong enough to protect the people. You did it, Javier. Leave the rest. I put everything I had left into that last mana blast. Now I am losing consciousness. Yet I feel like I can rest easy. Leave it to me. Because Master Lloyd said it so confidently. Splay thunk. Rest easy, Javier. I'll protect this city, no matter what. Is what I shouted to him as I was dashing towards the beast, but to be honest, I don't think it's possible. Maybe I can lure this thing really far away and leave it there. There's no guarantee that the beast won't come back. The waters off Cremo is already Gigaton's habitat, after all. That thing is pretty smart too. It might go berserk and take revenge for us summoning the merman statue. Wait, before that, my Peepadong. He's already at his limit. I can't ask him to do any more. Peepadong, now. Skreek. Fling. What can I definitely pull off right now? What is it? What is it that I can do? Earlier, when I had decided to save this city and ensure a swift return on my investment, whoosh, I had a couple of plans that involved me in attacking it. Mana blast. I have to perform a mana blast as well. But to use a mana blast attack, I need a triple heart circle. And right now, I can only have a double heart circle. Hey, message alert. Skill window. Azrahan core technique. Ding ding ding. Let's level up to a triple heart circle. Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 4 level up RP needed equals 190 current RP 1901 190 RP. That's a lot. Whatever. Let's just see what happens. Level up. Cough. 220. Does it increase by 30 each time? Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 5 level up RP needed equals 220. That's so steep. Who cares, what do I have to lose anyway? Come on. Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 6 tap Balap Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 7 tap Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 8. Azrahan core technique double heart circle level 10 level up RP needed equals 370. Damn it. So what am I doing here, dangling from this thing? Should I summon some mana and just jab it? If there's even a little nick, I can dig my way into it and... Your approval rating by Javier increased by +4. Your approval rating +5 ding. Azrahan Core Technique Double Heart Circle Level 10 Level Up RP needed equals 370 Current RP 391. I can do it. Triple Heart Circle. Tap Azrahan Core Technique Level Up. Tap. Azrahan Core Technique Triple Heart Circle Level 1 Flash Mana Amplified 500%. You're dead meat. One circle to protect the heart. While the other two heart circles, slam. Wham. Huh. Did I get hit by something? Slip, that's no good, I need to get in one good shot. One circle to protect the, what's going on? The other, circles. What was I doing again? The circles. The heart circles. They're colliding. Triple Core Mana Blast. Kaboom. Husk. Padong. Padong. Hamon. Bangul. Bangul. Ugh, Padong. Master Padong, Master Hamon, you are all safe and sound. He really did it, he did what he said he would do, but how did he do it? Padong. Padong. What is it, Master Padong? Do you mean for me to follow you? And my lord. Master Lloyd. His heart has stopped. Assistance by Genie, Hyansik No, Hyangbin Ju, Hannah G. Tap 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 tap. A messenger pigeon. From Count Cremo. I wonder what. Slam. Hiya. Nay. Lloyd, Lloyd. Gallop, gallop. I told him so many times not to get himself into dangerous situations. Gallop, gallop. To my dearest Baron Frontera, your eldest son, Lloyd Frontera, has admirably completed all the construction work that we need in Cremo. Arcos. I am coming with you. How could you depart so suddenly, without any preparations? Marbella. Sir Bayern. It will be a long journey, even without any breaks. I shall go with Sir Bayern alone. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten? I ride much better than you. However, immediately afterwards, Cremo faced a grave peril. Hiya. Hiya. Gallop, 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 ha. During which Lloyd Frontera and his guard Sir Javier Osran saved many lives through their acts of sacrifice and valor. Then Master Lloyd proceeded to fall into a bizarre unconscious state. Lloyd, he used to be such a despicable boy, Lloyd, and now he's the most diligent and trustworthy son. I am sending this correspondence as I felt it was my duty to inform you of the situation at once. I am looking forward to meeting the parents of such a great young man soon. My son, my son. I have come seeking my lord's permission. Fear not, my lord. It can be done. I'd like to express my gratitude to you, my lord, for your wise judgment. My lord. Are you really, my son? A monster? Nay, Winnie. Step. Since we have chosen the shortcut, we must face this head-on. I will buy us some time. Please go around him and head toward Cremo. Sir Byron. You must run as well, the beast is faster than our horses. The moment we turn around, he will have us by our throats. Rush. Hurry. Clang. Forgive us, Sir Byron. We shall see each other again in Cremo. Clang. Twirl. Stab. Rip. Crunch. Stab. Screech flail screech writhe. Twitch twitch. Pant rant pant. Can you stand up? I am ashamed, I am your guard, yet. You are also one of my subjects. I have a duty to protect my subjects. Arcos. Arcos. Marbella, are you hurt? Grow. Limp wit. Yank. Step. I came to escort you, just in case. I pray you are not injured. I knew already that Javier's swordsmanship and mana abilities are far beyond my own. But they were not at this level prior to his leaving for Cremo. How could Javier have improved this much? Sir Javier, is our Lloyd okay? I don't know, I can't tell if he is alive, or not. No. If you leave us now, our estate. My newly found home. A. B.A. bump B.A. bump B.A. bump. He has a pulse. But his heart had definitely stopped. And it's faint, but he is breathing, haha. How can this be? What's this? A triple heart circle. They are all spinning around at an unbelievable speed. I can't judge the condition of his heart. I can't see because of the magnetic field. The strong mana rotations are keeping him alive in the place of his heart. A triple core mana blast. I understand how the Gigatitan came to be that way. Master Lloyd, you are truly. The young master is at the Count's manor. A doctor is tending to him, but his condition has not improved. How terrible, to think it was just you and Lloyd fighting against the monster. No, I was merely the sword that Master Lloyd was wielding. It was Master Lloyd's strength that vanquished the monster. Lloyd did. Our son Lloyd has that sort of power. Are you all off to the Count's manor, too? Of course. I can't do much, but this is the least we can do for him. Lloyd Frontera, if not for him, I would have frozen to death by now. Even as he was rushing towards the Giganton, I don't know how many people he saved. I thought I was doomed to die buried beneath all that rubble. I had given up, awaiting death. Eat up that debris. Make sure not to hurt anyone. The embers must have spread from fireplaces because of the statue fragments. Left alone, this whole area would have been engulfed in flames. You saw it too, right? The giant hippopotamus that appeared during construction. It spewed out water and extinguished the fire. Oh, I saw it as well. That's the summon called forth by the man named Lloyd. Right now, in this city. Who knows how many people owe him their lives? Please, my daddies. My wife's. My mother's. Everyone's savior, please open your eyes. Have all of you lost your senses? If only that man had not made a platform for that statue, none of this would have happened. Ultimately, it's all his fault. The town pot stirrer appears. He gets upset when left out. Whisper whisper, the public is agitated. He is swiftly suppressed. Your courage and sacrifice have deeply moved the people of Cremo. You will receive an enormous reward for this achievement. Ugh, my head. Ah, I remember using the triple core mana blast like a fool. Am I alive right now? Probably. If you were dead, you wouldn't be able to even have a dream. But how? Shouldn't my heart have exploded? You will find that out soon enough. Isn't there something much more important to check on right now? Oh. That's right. Oh, Javier. Just the man I wanted to see. When did they say they would pay us for the construction? It seems you are in good health, my lord. Lloyd. Lloyd. Squeeze ack. Lloyd. You are okay. You scoundrel, thank goodness. Lloyd, do you have any idea how worried we were? Are you really our Lloyd? That unsettling question isn't what's important right now. I am just thankful that he is alive. Royal Capital Magenta. And he writes, the Giganton has been completely destroyed. That concludes Count Cremo's letter. Huh. How intriguing, to learn that such a man exists in my kingdom. Send a messenger to the Frontera barony and bring both this man and his guard back here. As you wish, your majesty. Let us see if the contents of this letter are indeed true. I will meet this man, and judge for myself. Her Royal Highness, the Empress Alicia Termina Magenta. The stories of your great courage, wisdom, and self-sacrifice are spreading all over the land. You have received bonus RP for your elevated social status. Bonus RP plus 1,500. Accessing skill information skill, Mana Heart. You can store high concentrations of mana in your heart. So that's why I have so much energy despite being in a coma for a month. I've become the owner of a Mana Heart, which means shoveling will be a lot easier. Is that the only thing you can think of to use it on? Oh ho. Are you belittling all the construction workers of this land? Forgive me, my lord. Of course not, my lord. Your Mana Heart was born, not as a result of regular training, but from the impact of the Mana Blast. As such, your Mana Heart has been given unique capabilities. Skill options. Shock neutralizer. Impact from Mana Blasts can be neutralized without additional protection. What's this? Does this mean I can use the triple core blast as much as I want? That means the work in the quarry can be done faster. Oh, come on. Think of something more impressive. Is there anything more noble and impressive than manual labor? Are you belittling quarry work? Forgive me, my lord. Of course not, my lord. The mana heart needs to be protected from the impact of the mana blast because it acts like an ammunition dump. So using a mana blast is like setting off an explosion next to one of those powder kegs. It is literally a death trap if you don't protect it. But in that moment, I didn't have a mana heart. That's why I didn't die. The shock from the blast filled my heart, and as it was working to keep me alive, it condensed and turned into a mana heart. I neglected my mana heart training, thinking it was a better use of my time to do more manual labor. I guess it pays to be lazy sometimes. Forgive me for keeping you waiting. Let us depart right away. Oh, yes, my lord. Those buildings and streets. I wonder how much would it cost to repair them? Hard to tell, but I imagine it's well over a month's worth of the city's budget. If the Gigatitan hadn't been knocked down, I bet it would have been another half a year's worth. What are you trying to tell me? Oh, nothing. Compared to half a year's budget, what I'm getting for this construction project must be like small change. That's all. My goodness, who would have known? To think that this tragedy was the result of some statue made to drive the Gigatitan away. Regardless of whose plan it was, you can't say it was anyone's fault, really. It was Mother Nature. Either way, a few people did have to risk their lives, but everything worked out very well in the end. Oh. You know, I did happen to hear something from your attendants. I heard your lordship offers financial compensation to anyone who works for the public interest of the city, regardless of who they are. Without fail. I was rather curious. I wonder how much of a benefit to public interest would lead to. Will that do? I do apologize. It seems I've caused a misunderstanding. I wasn't asking for more, but anyway, I finally get it. To you, my lord, your citizens' lives are worth 1.5 times my construction fees. Rumble rumble. Twofold. Threefold. Reach. I am in awe of your bold generosity. I will consider this a special compensation and put it to good use. Oh, yes, of course, this is strange, so very strange. I've most definitely been extorted by him. Yet I don't hate him. Why? Why don't I hate him? Hey! That's the Count's carriage. It is Lloyd. Master Lloyd has arrived. 3 cheers for Master Lloyd. Hip hip hooray. Ugh, I was just a nobody in Korea, this is so much pressure, hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. We have set up the podium for you with a magic crystal ball with amplification powers. The people are all clamoring to hear what you have to say. Oh, of course. It is all of you, who prevailed over this tragedy, that are the real heroes. That sort of speech will do, right? It's not like I'm making money off this. Lloyd. 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 I wonder how many people this is. Silence. If I could make, from every person here. Citizens of Cremo. Have you ever heard of Ondal flooring? Aha, I see you haven't. You, old sir, with your stiff joints in the freezing winter cold. You, madam, who worries incessantly about your child catching a cold. How much time have you wasted wrestling with your silly fireplace? 1 hour. 2 hours. If you've lived 50 years, that would be 15 years wasted in front of a fire. If you think that is too much time, then remember Ondal flooring. Ha, ha. It will improve your lives this. No. By this much. For more information, please visit the Baron's Manor located in the Frontera Barony. That is all. Now I know why I don't hate him. He is meticulous in seeking every penny of profit. He is persistent but reasonable. And he gets done what he needs to get done. Far from hating him, I want this man by my side. A man of his caliber stuck in some far-flung village, that is a loss to this kingdom. My soon-to-be golden goose, the Frontera estate. And its most senior knight, Sir Byron. Honesty. Integrity. Sincerity. He's a good guy. But his skills as a knight are only average. No, I'd actually say he's slightly below average. I thought it was a pity, that is until. And so all the plans are in place for the migration. The lists of names and details on land allocation are in the papers over here. Regarding the farm owners' complaints over the labor shortage to follow, I have decided to send in the orcs and to bolster the workforce at the mine. We have also signed a large-scale Ondal flooring contract with a neighboring estate. We gave them a 30% discount, leaving our net profit margin at only 10%, but when you factor in the sale of the coal afterwards, our final profits will exceed 50%. Next, regarding water pipe insulation and repairs, wait, Sir Byron. Hold on. You did all that, in the time I was gone. You told me to take care of the rest. I was just doing what I was told. An update for you, sir. Interior work on the last Ondal project is complete and awaiting your inspection. All right. I'll be there in 30 minutes. This is well made now, no flaws at all. Very good work. All those times I raised my voice at you, think of them as leading up to this moment. You are now the most important people on our traveling build team. He is so capable. Extremely capable. Sir. You were born in the wrong era. If you were in Korea, you would have been at least a managing director at a big corporation. A bonus. I need to give this man a huge bonus. The installation of Ondal flooring to Frontera Estates homes is complete. A new page has been written in the continent's history books, with Ondal now known as the Frontera heating system. A large amount of RP will be awarded for this monumental achievement in construction. Bonus RP plus 400. As it turns out, the large-scale Ondal flooring contract was all the work of the Baron and Baroness. These two also had a gift for something other than being lord and lady of an estate. From the moment you are born, your luck begins. For so many people, they'll either laugh or cry, depending on the era that they're born in. So we need a storage building this large for all the coal. Of course. The coal will keep coming and coming. I paid off more than half the debt with the money from construction, and we are getting more than enough in water supply fees from our sucker of a neighbor. Almost there. My retirement of fun and merriment is almost here. Sometimes I can't stand it when he makes that face. I suddenly find myself wanting to punch him. Ha! What was that noise? I too have never heard it before, but I think it is the sound of the horn announcing the arrival of the royal messenger. What is the royal messenger doing here? Proud. Clap 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 clap. What's with the ridiculous performance? Get to the point already. I'm getting an outrageously strong feeling that this means trouble. Since time immemorial, I, along with the great sovereigns that came before me, have worked hard to achieve peace and comfort for the nobles, citizens, and all else. Wait, is this about Cremo? Is this about what happened, in Cremo? Not only that, we are relieved to hear of our people's safety, but it is my responsibility to. For these reasons, I shall personally greet the two valiant heroes who defeated the Gigaton, and praise them on their achievement. Favor with the Baron increases +9. You have received 90 RP. TSK. This is an honor, Your Majesty. An honor. Good job, my boy. Good job. Thanks for the RP and all, but this is not good. I learned that lesson the hard way in the army. Do just enough so there are no problems. You should never do more than what is necessary. Once you break that rule. Hey, Corporal Kim. You're a civil engineering major, right? Make us a sauna in that spot over there. Sir, civil engineering isn't about being a builder, what? Are you telling me you don't want to do it? No, sir. I'll do it, sir. And that was when I made the fatal mistake. Architecture I researched too hard. And built one that was way too perfect. National Defense Sauna. You're Corporal Kim. You look pretty brainy. Make a nice little cottage for us, would ya? What? The village levee broke. Corporal Kim. Why does this barack look so flimsy? Hey. Corporal Kim. That mountain is ruining the beautiful view. Corporal Kim. Hey, you said his name was Corporal Kim, right? Go fetch him here. Hear ye, hear ye. Lloyd Frontera and his guard are hereby ordered to travel immediately to the royal capital. I should have just made that sea platform and ended it there. That darn lobster put a curse on me. What do I do? Once I'm on her radar, she'll call on me for the rest of my life. Should I pretend to be an idiot? No. That's dangerous. If she takes offense, I'll lose my head. You have the face of a man who is about to be executed. Oh, you have a sharp. This is unexpected. The Master Lloyd I know, would be excited to meet Her Royal Highness, thinking, how much can I weasel out of her? I know things about this world. Her Highness Magentano's personality, and her future. The state of the capital. If I take advantage of all that, there's got to be a way. Javier is right. Let's take this opportunity. To squeeze as much as I can. Out of the royal palace. Lloyd Frontera and Javier Azrahan, you may lift your gaze. Raise. Wow, I almost had a heart attack, her charisma is overwhelming. All hail our Majesty, the Queen. I, Lloyd Frontera, have come to salute your Majesty, the rightful ruler of these lands. So it is you. From your auras, it seemed the man beside you was the noble. Sir Javier Azrahan, did you say? I sense a mana flow from you that I have never seen before. You seem like a worthy sparring partner for me. Forgive me, your Majesty. I am merely a nameless knight. She could tell Javier was special just by looking at him. I knew it, she is one of the only two sword masters in this kingdom. Clumsy flattery won't work on her. I heard of your deeds from Count Cremo's account. As such, you have my appreciation for the courage and selflessness you displayed. However, I don't judge a man merely based on another's recommendation. I trust only what I have seen for myself. Just as I expected. Lloyd Frontera. I shall put your skills to the test. This is it. The top of the top. The highest roller. No less than a chance to win a contract with Her Majesty. Let me ask you. In the current state of affairs, what construction project do you think is most urgently needed in Magenta, the royal capital? So she's starting things off with a quiz. The most necessary construction project. Of course I know this. I know the entire plot of the book. If you truly are a capable man, you would have noticed it the moment you saw the royal palace. If you were unable to catch that, then I will not acknowledge you. The most urgent construction project in Magenta is repairing this crumbling palace. The Magina River, which runs through the capital, I would place a new bridge on it. She cannot be completely satisfied with my response. It wasn't the answer she expected. But with her personality, the test won't end here. She is the one with the highest authority as well as absolute power. She is tolerant, fair, just, and listens to all regardless of class or rank. And your reason? Others may think differently, and say that repairing the royal palace is the most urgent right now. I know that, a very long time ago, badly tempered dragon, took off with the palace's tower on 2 separate occasions. To prevent it from happening a third time, the entire structure was widened and flattened into its current shape. The Magenta Castle we see today was built in this weighty manner, on the fears that the whole structure could be lifted up. And so, I believe that the weight of the structure pressing down on the ground and its pillars, is causing it to slowly crumble. However, the repairs would only be necessary at a much later date. Therefore, I came to the conclusion that it cannot be seen as urgent. What an impudent man, he knew what I was thinking, yet he gives me a different answer. I know that she knows that I gave her a different answer, even though I knew the answer she was thinking of. I see that he knows that I know, that he gave a different answer even though he knew the answer I was thinking of. I know that she knows that I know that she knows, that I gave her a different answer even though he knew the answer I was thinking of. Enough with the nonsense. Are you toying with me? Is that it? I would never. I am begging. For a contract. Construction fees. The current bridge across the Magina River has been rebuilt 12 times already. The bridge collapses regularly because it is unable to withstand the rising waters in the spring. Each time it happens, people's lives are inconvenienced, and large amounts of money are spent on it. Everyone sees the rebuilding of the bridge as an inevitable part of nature. However, if Your Majesty would trust me with its construction, I will build a bridge that will not collapse even if there are spring floods or drift ice. I'm talking about a modern suspension bridge. He even criticizes my decisions. Why this arrogant and insolent man? The more I speak with him, the more I seem to like him. Tell me more about this bridge you'll construct. Thank you, Your Majesty. Ha! Nice. I knew she'd like it. She absolutely despises yes-men who drown her in flattery. And she puts unlimited trust in those with strong convictions. Allow me to explain. The bridge I will build is called a suspension bridge, and is most suitable for bridges that span a wide gap. To make this, towers on opposite sides of the bridge are raised high and supported with cables, and those cables are attached to anchor blocks at each end of the bridge. Enough, I have suddenly lost interest. This is our Queen Magentano. But, she is eventually betrayed by the one she cherished, loses one of her arms, and turns evil, transforming into the butchering tyrant. But that story is 3 years into the future. Right now, she is an honorable queen who listens even to the lowly. And if that bridge fails, I would gather my things and flee the country. Then you can have my head, Your Majesty. In exchange, while that bridge stands, please guarantee my family's station. Fine. You may carry out your plans. I promise you reasonable compensation and upholding of your family's station. What is that? A contract, Your Majesty. Please sign it. Are you saying, you do not trust my word? He prepared a contract. Why this little? Not at all, Your Majesty. This contract states that if I do not construct this bridge in an honest manner, that I am to be hung, drawn, and quartered. Consider this a necessary shackle for such an untrustworthy and lowly man as myself, Your Highness. Scribble scribble odd, I'm being sweet-talked into something, yet I don't mind it. 1,000 thanks, Your Majesty. What is with your bottom? I couldn't lower my head any lower than your signature, so I raised my behind to make it seem lower. I understand your intentions, now lower it. I don't want to see it. Did you see that? This guy right here just ripped off the Queen. Point with this contract. You could have lost your head if she thought you were being disrespectful. I cannot stop a sword master, so please exercise caution. Your Majesty. He is a clever man. Very calculating. Sir Kyle, you noticed it as well. He is more shrewd than I had thought. Were you not slightly displeased by the man? Oh, I was. He assumed from the beginning that he could beat me. But, he seemed so pathetic that it was rather adorable. A few days later. Up you go. Fro. Will you really be all right going alone? Why would I need an escort in the capital with all its security? Besides, it's a huge pain walking around with you. Earlier when we went out to survey, I couldn't concentrate at all because of you. Please tell Master Julian that I am doing well. Yeah. Sure thing. Julian Frontera is Lloyd's little brother who is studying at the Royal Academy. Before we left for the capital, the Baroness prepared heaps of winter clothes and blankets. She asked that I take them to Julian. That reminds me, what happens to him in the book? It's around this time that the Baron loses everything and is unable to pay the tuition, so he is kicked out of the dorms, I think. And then, he dies. Wandering around at night, killed by a thief. But that won't happen now. I'm pretty amazing, saving lives and all. Well, then, time to go see my little brother. I don't even know what he looks like. The Magentano Royal Academy. What are you doing here? I remember him and Javier being the same age, but he's just so small.